What's up, guys? Controversial ENT in the building, back with another one, guys. All right. London seems to be shaking up. With the whole Davidschazos Joseph Parker fight. A lot of people are looking at it and they feel a certain type of way about the situation. Now, I want to say this quickly because I'm going to give you lot who I think won the fight and the way I scored it, because I did score the fight and I've watched this fight 2 times now in HD quality, guys. I will say this. I'm not interested in listening to people that are present in the arena or present in the venue who are watching the fight from the venue. There is no way you're going to score that fight accurately if you are present at the venue. It's very difficult. You need the better seats, right? Or you're just not going to see it. You're going to see what you're going to see. Bear in mind, right, when you're there present, if you're talking to your friend or your mate on the left, on the right, you got your girlfriend, you got your missus, or you're checking out someone real quick, you're missing what's going on in the ring, right? Now, can you honestly, reliably say that everyone that's sitting in a ring, all these famous faces, boxers, whatever you want to call them, they are watching every single punch that's landed, they're looking at it so as to score it? Of course they're not. Many of them are watching the fight so as to be entertained by a good fight. So when they see Davidschazos coming forward, yeah, that's what they want to see. If they see Joseph Parker going back, if you're a Derek fan, yeah, that's what they want to see. So, controversial ENT, do we look at a fight with the same lenses as those in the arena? Absolutely not. If you do, you're not scoring the fight properly. By and large, I'm telling you that right now. I just put that right there straight away. Take that mindset away. So really, Eddie Hearn said something quite profound. You see, when Davidschazos walked up to Eddie Hearn, that video that's out, that's called give me the rematch video of Davidschazos trying to stick it on Eddie Hearn, whatever. Eddie Hearn said, "I thought you won that." That's Eddie Hearn's words. He said, for him, the 12th round was a deciding round. For Eddie, not for me. Now, he also said this, and this is what stands out to me. Eddie Hearn said, but then again, I thought you won the Usyk fight when I saw it here. But then when I went back home and I watched it, I didn't. That's an interesting take, that, isn't it? He said when he saw it in the arena, he thought one thing. When he went back home and watched it on tape, totally different thing. Now, controversial ENT, obviously, we're watching it on tape. As I said, HD, I've watched it twice, scored it twice. And both times I've scored it the same way, right? So what are my results on the fight? First and foremost, I'll tell you straight away, it is not a matter of argument. Davidschazos absolutely lost this fight. He did not win at all. Under no circumstance can Derek say he beat Joseph Parker in this fight. I don't know what fight you lot are looking at. No, he did not. What's going to shock you is just how many rounds Davidschazos actually won. That might surprise you lot too. Guys, if you take away the knockdown, right, in the first round where Davidschazos knocks down Joseph Parker, if you take away the fact that he knocked him down, I still give the round to Chisora, right? So then that means taking away the knockdown, I give Chisora the first round, I give Chisora the third round, I give Chisora the fourth round. These rounds are clear-cut Davidschazos rounds. First, third, fourth, right? I've even given him the benefit of the doubt and gave him the 8th round, which for me was very undecided. But because he started off well, but Joseph closed well. But I give that to Davidschazos. So that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4 rounds you give Davidschazos at absolute best. Right? Now, there's some people who want to give Davidschazos the final round. I can't do that. And I'll come to that in a minute. So I gave Chisora 4 rounds. If you add the knockdown, I'll give him 5 rounds at best. Right? 5 rounds doesn't win you the fight, guys. It doesn't win you the fight. It's a 12-round fight. It's not a 5-round fight. It's not a 4-round fight. It's not a 4-round plus a knockdown fight. You need to have 1 more round after 5. Or you need to have 5 rounds plus a knockdown. Let's keep going. So what about Joseph Parker? I've given Parker the 2nd round. I've given Parker the 5th round. I've given Parker the 6th round, and that was Parker's best round, probably of the fight, in my opinion, right? So Parker's got round 2, he's got round 5, he's got round 6, he's got round 7. The undecided round, I gave that to Chisora. Round 9, Parker. Round 10, Parker. Round 11, Parker. Davidschazos was switched off on those rounds. Round 12, now there was a bit of back and forth in that round, but for me, it's semi-undecided, but I gave that to Parker. Now, that totals Parker with what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 rounds to 4. If you add Davidschazos' knockdown, you got 7 rounds to 5. It's a Joseph Parker victory all the way round. That's how every sensible person will score the fight, watching it at home, watching it to score it, not watching it from the arena. Right? Now, why did Davidschazos lose this fight? Well, for the same reason he's always lost all these fights. Well, actually, I'll add another one. 3 reasons that David lost. Number 1, this guy doesn't understand. You cannot use your head as defense. Davidschazos is happy to use his head as defense, which means he's going to eat shots. Every shot you're eating, this is making Joseph Parker look good. He's winning the round. If he keeps tagging, Joseph Parker couldn't miss with his jab when he got to round. When Parker got to round 5, he couldn't miss with his jab anymore. Davidschazos' head was there to be touched all day, every day. Bish, bish, bish. It's like, come on. That's the first thing that let Davidschazos down. Second reason that let Davidschazos down is fatigue. The second half of the fight, Davidschazos was tired. The work, the output wasn't what it was at the start. You see, the first 3 rounds, the output from Davidschazos was a lot. And it was making Parker uncomfortable. But then after round, in my opinion, once round 6 came in, done. Davidschazos went down a gear, and he never got back up from that. I mean, Davidschazos was huffing and puffing and panting by the second round. At one point, I caught Derek literally breathing like, yes, sir. Sorry. When they're talking to him in the corner. That's the second round. Joseph Parker wasn't breathing heavy the whole fight. So in terms of conditioning, Parker's conditioning was phenomenal this fight. Excellent conditioning. And I think that helped him out big time. And I told you, when David gets tired, he's going to start getting punished. Round 8, 9, 10, or shall I say round 9, 10, and 11, he was getting punished. Even on the 12th round, Parker almost stopped Davidschazos on the 12th round. Go back and watch the fight again. He hurt him really hard on, was it round 10? He almost finished Davidschazos around 12. Believe it or not, I actually think he let him off the hook. Parker could have stopped Davidschazos around 12, I'm telling you guys. Which is why, though it was a bit undecided, I had to give it to Parker because for me, he almost ended the guy. Derek was almost out on his feet round 12. Yeah, he started off good. Now, the last thing I'll say, because I'm not going to linger this video too long, right? Davidschazos' problem is this. Yeah, the body work was good round 1, 2, 3. But after that, Davidschazos, started smothering his own body work. And this is the problem that Sean Porter also has. When you're getting too close to the opponent, that you're now smothering your own work. Keep a little bit of a distance. I know you're trying to be close, but you don't have to be touching skin to skin. Your chest ain't got to be touching his chest in order for you to do good body work. Sometimes you want to leave a little bit of a gap so you can actually get the swings in. Derek throws very wide. When you're so close and you're throwing wide, who are you going to hit exactly? What, the ropes? You're throwing so wide, you're almost throwing it behind the guy. A little bit of a gap so you can actually land your shot where you want to hit him. Land your shots on the target. So I thought Derek smothered a lot of his work. For me, the latter half of the fight, if you're looking at from round 6 onwards, all of Derek's body work was, a lot of it was smothered. I'd say 75 to 80% of Derek's body work was smothered. So he was throwing, he was landing something somewhere. It just wasn't clean shots at this point. Not like it was round 1 to 3. Whereas Joseph Parker, the crispier punches, the cleaner punches, the more telling punches, believe it or not, the more devastating punches, clean punches. I thought Joseph Parker was very clinical second half of the fight. The moving and he'd move a bit, come in, he'll put in some great combinations. The combinations Parker threw was fantastic. Parker's condition was fantastic. Parker won the fight very comfortably on the second half of the fight. Very comfortably, in my opinion. He wasn't really marked or tagged too much. The first 3 rounds are the only time where Derek gave Parker real trouble. After that, there was really no trouble. Round 5 was a Parker round, so was round 6, his best round. I mean, Derek was still competitive, but at that point, he gave Parker no more trouble. No more trouble, guys. No, Parker was not in trouble anymore after round 4. He was no longer in trouble after round 4. So how on earth could I give the fight to Davidschazos? He didn't win that fight. Rematch, I don't see the point. I think if I was Parker, I would not rematch Davidschazos. I don't see the point. What's the point in rematching Davidschazos? There's other fights to take out there. I don't see the point. That's how I scored the fight, guys. Believe it or not, I'm not sure how the judges actually have had it. I can't find anywhere where I'll say that. I mean, I do know where the judges have had it, but I don't need to hear it. I just know that Parker got the split decision, right? And I don't know how it's a split. It's not, for me, there's no split, nothing. It's a Parker unanimous decision. Unanimous decision for Joseph Parker straight away. I don't understand why anyone sees it any other way. Traversal ENT, that's I'll leave it at that. Signing out, guys. Be back with some more. Peace out.